Good afternoon. This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. It's Thursday, October 27th, 2011, approximately 2 o'clock East Coast time. Here at Candlesticks, Hit and Run Candlesticks, we follow the candlestick signals quite a bit. In fact, it's one of our most valued trading indicators. And along with that are the candlestick patterns, and one of the best candlestick patterns there are is a Doji gap up. And our scanner, we have a scanner window that alerts for those Doji gaps to the upside, and you can see where VIT is showing us an alert. And it started alerting when it gapped up, and the minute it started making a new day high. So it started out early this morning. But you can see that you can see the Doji that was put in yesterday, and then we have that gap up today. That gap today that's giving us that Doji gap scenario, and it is a very strong bullish candidate to be watching. You can see that Impel just triggered a moment ago, MPEL, and it's also making another new day high after a Doji gap up over the 50-day simple moving average. NVAX is coming up at 1.4 times normalized volume today, and it's coming up on the Doji bottom gap up. And you can see we have that Doji, we have a gap. It's now broken out of the ascending triangle that we have here. And in the room here earlier, I mentioned where I had bought it inside that triangle, and still working out very nice. Again, that Doji, here's the Doji gap up, and it's very powerful in the candlestick world. CENX is acting very good here. It's up an awful lot to be buying it at this level, but this morning when it started triggering a new day high right after the gap would have been the time to jump into this. Very nice Doji gap, and running quite well today on some pretty good volume, coming up on the Doji gap window. I'm long CIS, and as it's starting to approach the 34 exponential moving average as well as the 50 simple, I just took half the trade off the table, put 13% in our pocket. A little bit earlier this afternoon, we closed out half of our STP for a 18% gain. We're still holding half, sitting at plus 23% currently. We'll watch this to see how it closes today, and if it stays above the 34 exponential, we'll hold that second half into tomorrow. The SPY has moved up, hit our target, and then now has backed down. I still think that any reasonably good profits made today should be protected, whether we put them in our pocket or whether we raise our stops, but I do think that those profits need to be protected. Now that we have pushed up over the 200-day moving average, it's going to be important to close at this level and then show some strength up here. If we start seeing weakness, we're very likely to come back down into the 124, maybe 25 area. And what'll happen then is that'll put us back under the 200-day moving average. So very important that we see our strength from this level continue to move up to keep this trend moving. I know a lot of times, we push up into this area or push up high. We have great profits. We don't seem to let them go. We don't seem to put them in our pocket, and then we end up giving some back. On the same token, we take our profits, and sometimes they keep on moving. That's trading. What do you do about it? My rule is you can't go wrong by taking profits. You just cannot go wrong by doing that.